Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan Battle video, and today we're going to take a look at the last of the 3 new World Tournament units that are coming out with this World Tournament. Here we are taking a look at this Android 8 right here, who is very good. I'm a little disappointed because I think I'm actually 1 copy shy of being able to rainbow Android 8, which is definitely going to be pretty annoying, right? Because, you know, this guy's good. He is going to be sort of limited, I guess, on the team you're going to want to use him on, right? But I think this Android 8 is going to be an outstanding unit. Slot number 7, of course, and both of the B-pans are right there. Oh, that's a pain in the ass. It's all right. Okay, so Android 8, right? Number 1, he lowers attack and defense and has a medium chance to stun on super attack. So, you know, that's a couple of abilities that certainly can be useful, you know, in the right situation. So I do like that. And then his passive, he's pretty good because he gets 150% attack, and guard activates against all attacks for 3 turns after receiving an attack. That's very good. If that same ability worked like that for like STR Ultimate Gohan and STR Namek Goku, where it let's just say, you know, they get hit once, then they start guarding against all attacks, they would be far better, I think. Like, that's, I think, a good way to handle that, because it's not that you have to get hit the first turn every single turn, too. So it's kind of one of those things where, like, once you activate it, you know, the next turn coming up, you are going to be good to go there. So that's good. I do actually really like that ability right there. That's solid. That's definitely solid. Then he gets 8% damage reduction every time an attack is received up to 40%. Okay. So that's what, 5 hits? Guard, 40% damage reduction, and then he gets 120% attack and defense if there's a Goku family category ally on the team. So he's on 3 teams: Android, Dragon Ball Saga, and Explosion of Anger. I want to pull up Explosion of Anger real quick, and I want to take a look at what Goku family units are on Explosion of Anger. Is it anything besides, well, I guess the Gohan units, huh? Like AGL Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Yep, okay, yep, Bardock is on there. Okay, yep, Namek Goku, Int Kid Gohan. Okay. You also have Kabe on there. Kabe, the 50% support type unit, who will work really good with this Android 8. Okay, so yeah, Explosion of Anger, this guy's going to be pretty good on. And then he is also on the Android category team. I think he could still be good. He'll still be a decent defensive unit with the, you know, guard and then the damage reduction. But, like, when you're talking guard, damage reduction, and defense, that's where this guy is going to get nuts, right? So I can't use B-Pan's ability right away. No, we can't. Because if I do that, I also don't want him to super attack either. I'm actually going to... Okay, hold on. Number 1, what's his defense? 64k. What's his actual defensive stat? Is 6,700, which is fine. Okay, I want to avoid a super attack right here, because I want him to get hit and get his attack buff, right? Then next turn, we'll probably use B-Pan's active skill, and we'll be able to get some of those links with Kid Goku as well. Don't double super. Okay, good. Boom, there we go. So now he has his attack. He also has a little bit of damage reduction. Because again, when you're combining guard, damage reduction, and defense, I mean, that's outstanding. I would like to see, you know, well, I mean, in Extreme Super Battle Road, it's going to be super tough, but I would be curious to see, once that guard is up, he's got the 120% defense, and then maybe he gets 2 or 3 attacks with that level of damage reduction, how he would handle Extreme Super Battle Road. I feel like he would still take, you know, a lot of damage at times, but he could probably be pretty good as well. All right, so we'll have AGL Pan doing a 2-turn. Oh, whoops. Well, okay, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Because AGL Pan does give the 2-turn attack buff, but she has to actually super for that. It's okay, because, you know, once I rainbow Android 8 on my account, of course, I will be doing a video where we'll take a look at him on a couple of different teams, right? Because he's on the 3 teams: Android, Dragon Ball Saga, and Explosion of Anger. Again, Androids, you're not going to be able to get a Goku family category ally on there, so that's going to hurt this guy. But Dragon Ball Saga and Explosion of Anger, I mean, this guy's going to be quite good, actually. I think he's actually going to be very, very solid. Okay. So here, we'll go ahead and activate B-Pan's active skill. Keep in mind that, let me see, Kid Goku is giving him, what is it? Guidance of the Dragon Balls is the big one. That's a pretty solid attack link, so that's going to help our boy Android 8 out. What's his defense looking at on this turn? Okay, yeah, 64k, which is fine. All right, so let's see how much damage he's going to be capable of doing. This is going to be the first super attack we're seeing from him, but, you know, we'll get a couple more turns after this. 2.47, pretty good by Kid Goku. Well, I mean, I guess that is with LRB Pan, you know, up, right? Kid Goku's a little bit of a weird unit. He's an oddity. The way he builds up ki, and then, of course, he has that ridiculous active skill of his. What? He did 3 million right there? I mean, that's because he gets 150% attack at the start of turn, and then gets another 120% attack with the Goku family category ally. Wow, is he good? Because, like, I mean, obviously, we've established that he's going to be a great defensive unit, right? Like, you know, we know this because of the fact that he's got guard, defense, and damage reduction. But then on top of that, he's going to be a nasty offensive unit as well. This guy's super good. Like, this is exactly what we needed for the Dragon Ball Saga team. You know, Explosion of Anger, he's going to be, it looks to me like he's going to be very good on there. But, like, it's not like, you know, oh, you need him. But, like, this Android 8, this is like a must-have for the Dragon Ball Saga category team. With how limited that team is, oh, yeah. This guy is super good. Wow. That's interesting. That is interesting. They have had some really good World Tournament units recently. Like the AGL Vegito, who, you know, that was the last video I did. I mean, they made AGL Vegito pretty damn good. Let's just say that. All right, so Android 8, right now, we haven't had him get hit too many times. You know, I would love to see him eat a super attack from, like, the AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku, but we'll see. Okay, so there he's below 1 million right there because he doesn't have his ability active, which is going to activate right here. So this gives him the 150% attack. So, like, you know, once you get that up with his buff from having a Goku family category ally, that's where the number is going to get super good, right? So, okay, I'm kind of glad we had it play out like that. So we saw Goku not really get the crazy, or excuse me, Android 8 not really get the craziest attack set right there, just to show that he's not, like, you know, super insanely dumb OP or anything like that, but he is very good. We'll go ahead and use Gotenks' active skill right here. Why not? You know, going through videos like this, you know, if I get an opportunity to use some rare active skills, which, I mean, this Gotenks active skill, you know, it is rare in the sense that only really the Legendary Goku event and Infinite Dragon Ball History is this going to be something you are going to commonly see. So, you know, I might as well go ahead and pop it for him. And we'll see him do quite a bit of damage right there. And then now that we've used LRB Pan's active skill, I mean, she's just floating along, not really going to be able to contribute too much, so that's completely fine. All right, so let's let our girl Pan get a 2-turn super attack, and then let's see what Android 8 will do next turn without B-Pan this time, giving him the monster attack buff. But he will have his full passive active, right? Well, full passive, at least offensively, right? He is still going to need to get hit a couple of times for him to get some extra damage reduction. But, you know, he is very, very solid for sure. I like this Android 8. I think they're doing a pretty good job with these World Tournament units, actually. You know, between AGL Vegito, who, like, is just, like, stunningly good. And now this Android 8, who, you know, I mean, we saw a 3 million attack stat from him. That's not easy for units to do, right? So, I like that. All right, let me see. What is he at right here? Yep, okay, defense is just always going to consistently be the same. Okay, so, yeah, we'll put him right there. I mean, the way it's working out, I'm not really getting a ton of chances to see him get his damage reduction stacked up. 2.48, wow. Yeah, and then there's that guard ability. So, that's interesting, too. Did you catch that? It activated while it was already activated. So, he can keep his passive activated the whole way through. It doesn't work like, okay, it doesn't work like that for other units. So, okay, Android 8, for 3 turns after getting hit, he gets 150% attack and guard activated, right? But typically for units, you know, you get that period, but then once it wears off, then you can activate it again. judging by we just saw the little thing pop up, it looks like Android 8 can perpetually keep his active, providing that he is getting hit every turn. So even though we did have that turn where he didn't have his passive active, that's just because, you know, at the beginning stages of the Legendary Goku event right here, occasionally he doesn't really attack that many times in a turn, and, you know, he does tend to spread his attacks out, I've found. But, like, you know, if we're fighting in places where there's going to be a million attacks coming in every single turn, and he gets hit every single turn, then that ability of his is never going to go away. So he's always going to have guard. He's always going to be doing, like, a 2 million attack stat. Jeez, you know, is he better than AGL Super Vegito? Like, I feel like everyone is going to be talking about AGL Vegito from this batch of JP units right here. But, like, you know, they're both really good. Like, Mecha Frieza's, like, trash compared to both of them. Mecha Frieza's not bad, but he's just, like, okay. But, like, the Vegito and the Android 8 are legitimate units. Like, they're seriously, they're very good. Okay, so, yeah. Again, if his passive is active, let's see. The arrow is pointing down. Yeah, no, it wasn't. The arrow wasn't pointing down, so he didn't have guard activated. Okay, so looks like, I think what it is every single time he's attacked, he does keep that 150% attack buff up. But it seems as though the guard is actually just for the 3 turns, and then you got to get hit again for it to activate. Because we did see, right, the first attack he didn't have his guard active, but then on the second attack he did have the guard active. So it looks like you can keep his attack the entire way through probably, but not his guard. He is still very good. I mean, I was actually thoroughly impressed. A unit that's going to be above 2 million, and he can get up to 40% damage reduction, guard, and then, you know, 60k defense. He's super, super good. So, I mean, I would probably say he's the best unit on the Dragon Ball Saga banner. You know, the Cyborg Tao is okay, but this guy's good. Grandpa Gohan is pretty good too, but man, okay. I think I need one more copy of this guy to rainbow him on my account. So hopefully I am able to get that last copy of this guy, because I want to rainbow him ASAP. He is crazy. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.